Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR. Well, what's going on with the Summer Wells Reward Fund? A lot of drama, it looks like. Now it's going to go through the court system. Looks like people are complaining. They want their money back, or who knows? Who knows what's going on? But it triggered Tim Coop, who was the original person at the forefront of looking for Summer Wells, to make a statement today. And he didn't really say much. He didn't reveal much other than saying that they're going to hand the money over to the court system and let them decide. So to me, it sounds like the Summer Wells Reward Fund is over, people. It is over. It is over. I've been communicating off and on for the last 6 months with Trevor Lee. This young man donated $2,000 of his own money to help find Summer Wells. His $2,000 is part of that Summer Wells Reward Fund. I asked him, how does he feel about, this current situation with, they're now with Tim Coop saying that the reward fund is going to the courts to decide what to do with the money. This is what he responded to me, Trevor. Check it out. So Trevor wants the money to stay intact so someone can come forward and give information that can hopefully find Summer Wells. So that's one individual right now that actually donated to the fund, donated his own money to this Summer Wells fund that accumulated almost $75,000, and he does not want it to go to the court system to decide what happens with the money. He wants it to stay intact as an incentive for people to come forward and give information about possibly finding Summer Wells. If there's no reward out there, less people, it's, money talks. The bottom line is money talks, people. And if there's no reward, what incentive does someone have to come forward? I would do it with the kindness of my heart. I'm sure a lot of you guys would do it, but not everyone, And when you see that dollar sign, you see that people, offering money for, information, people in that area would be more inclined to talk or try to find answers. Now that we don't know if there's going to be a reward money anymore. I don't think there is at this point. I think the reward fund is done. It's over. And now they're just passing the buck along to the court system. But I have a lot of questions here, man. What court system? What court? What court is it going to? What court is it going to? Is it going to the local session court? Is it going to federal court? What court does he mean? And I don't understand how someone can just drop $75,000 to the court and say, hey, you deal with it. It doesn't really work that way. So is there issues going on behind the scenes that we don't know? Disgruntled people that donated saying, hey, I want my money back. And then, the Churchill Rescue Squad saying, no, we're keeping it. And, it got legal counsel involved, and now they don't want to get their hands on it. So they're just, taking legal advice and now taking it to the courts. Interesting, interesting what's going on. Or did Churchill people mismanage the money and use it for their own personal benefit? Not saying they are, just asking. It kind of reminds me of, Remember the movie Funny Farm with Chevy Chase? And he was selling his home, and he told all the neighbors, hey, I'll give you all a bonus if you are show hospitality to the new buyers and everything like that. So Clark Griswold, was showing the new buyers around town, and everyone was all jolly and everything like that just for the new homeowners. But then when they decided not to sell the home, everyone was like, well, are we still going to get our paid? Are we still going to get paid? And they start throwing snowballs at, Clark Griswold, Chevy Chase. It was, and interesting because these people are mad because they want their money. They want their money, So are people just now in this Summer Wells Defense Fund want their money back because, they just, given up? And legally, if you do donate money Do you have the right to give it back? And that's another legal question. Maybe somebody went to Churchill that, had donated and said, hey, it's been a year. It expired. The fund. You claimed the fund was going to expire on the 1 year anniversary when Summer Wells went missing. I want my money back. And then they're like, well, I mean, do you have a legal obligation to give somebody their money back if you donate it? Is there, rules and conditions and a lot of complications? I don't even know why Churchill decided to even get into the role itself of managing a reward fund. What got them to prompt them to do it? Because now this might be costing them a lot of their money. You heard them say counsel. So counsel, I don't know if they have counsel for free. So it might be costing this whole Summer Wells drama and fiasco might be costing Churchill money of their own to deal with a lot of headaches and problems in reference to this case. Maybe they just got more than they bargained for, and a lot of unanswered questions here, with the money and stuff like that. I can tell you that I've made a video and I said that I will donate $500 of my own money. And it's funny because some of my critics out there were like, oh, JLR is going to donate. Why would Joe donate $500 of his own money when there's a $75,000 reward? And they laughed me off. But who's laughing now? Because I'm probably the only one out there that actually has the reward still out there for Summer Wells. My $500 still stands. According to now, what we're hearing with media reports and the statement that Tim Coop gave today, I don't think there's a Summer Wells reward fund anymore. I think it's now going through, like you would call it, arbitration with the court system, and they'll decide to get an administrator and they'll distribute it out back to the people, or they'll donate to other causes. I don't think the reward fund is intact anymore. So my offer still stands, $500. $500. And you know what? Matter of fact, I'll up the ante. I'll up the ante another $100. So I am offering $600 of my own money for any information that leads to Summer Wells. Any information that leads to Summer Wells. So if you find Summer Wells, before you want to, contact authorities, tell me, I'll give you $600. Authorities not going to give you $600. I'll give you $600. $600. What's $500? So since today, Tim Coop decided to give a statement saying that he's not going to, the money's going through the court system now. So now you got $600. $600. That's how kind I am. For people out there that, and I'm challenging a lot of the YouTube creators and a lot of people that make videos about this case and bring awareness. Use your own funds too and pledge that you're going to help. I challenge you guys to do the same thing. $600 is a decent amount of money for me, but Summer needs to be found. And again, I always said money talks. I offer money for interviews with some of the people with this case, to try to get information. I want to pick people's brains that are close to Summer and, close to this whole Summer Wells case. Candace, Don, associates of them, So, justice for Summer Wells. No more reward fund. It doesn't look like it's intact anymore. We'll see what happens there. If it goes through the courts, I'm going to go check it out. And hear the hearings and see what really happened behind the scenes, with Churchill. Apparently, Churchill had a board of director meeting today, and they decided at this meeting that they were going to do what they said they were going to do, what Tim Coop said with the statement. So I wonder what got to that. But I made a video on the anniversary Summer Wells went missing on the 15th last week, and I said, is the reward money going to still be intact? It's set to expire, so now we know our answer. So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. It's very late for me, So if I'm looking a little groggy, I'm a little tired, plus I'm getting over the flu. So it's been a rough 3 or 4 days of lack of sleep for me. So hopefully I'll get some good sleep, be refreshed in the morning. Stay tuned. I'll be posting more Summer Wells related content as it breaks, like this new story here. God bless. Anyone, oh, by the way, if you know any whereabouts, any information about the whereabouts of Summer Wells, contact the Tennessee Borough Investigation, 1-800-TBI-FIND, or Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. God bless. Justice for Summer Wells.